You're listening to a no-nonsense roundtable short take, a memorable moment from a memorable show.
Ladies and gentlemen, now this is Dom Genova. We are here with three wonderful people in the music business. We're talking to Jerry, Chris, and Bill. And I'm not going to tell you their last names. They're going to be anonymous. And Chris just told me, he says, "Oh, I got a really good story for you." And I said, "Well, you know what? We just finished the show, and would have been nice if you said it during the show, but you didn't do that. But you have it now, so we're going to record it now for YouTube." Well, and Jerry's playing a little guitar in the background.
Ditty in the background.
No, this is a funny story.
Well, it's a great story because so Bill said some really lovely things about me, and Jerry said some really lovely things about me, and I said a lovely thing about Jerry. So here's my lovely thing about Bill. Okay, so I've toured all over the world. I've played music my entire life. I have no shortage of confidence when I step on stage. Never. So Bill has he was working with a wonderful young composer named Lindsay Bronenkant, and did I say that right? Okay. Yeah. Who composed this magnificent, what would you call that piece?
It's a suite with original text for a solo tenor voice and an orchestra, full orchestra.
A very complicated piece of music, beautifully arranged, but it was outside of my comfort zone, to put it mildly. And so I say, I agree. He said, there's a piece in it for a singer. I think you're absolutely the right person to sing it. Will you sing it? I was like, yeah, sure. Great. So I get this piece of music, and I could not put it together in my head. Like I was absolutely terrified to sing this. And I have sung all over the world for presidents and prime ministers and other countries and crazy stuff. I was utterly terrified. And I called Bill. And I say, "Bill, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it." I just flip out on the phone to him. I'm like, "I can't do this." And he's like, "Yes, you absolutely can." And I was like, "I can't." And he said, "Here's what we're going to do." He's like, I'm going to send you, I'm going to sing this through for you. And I'm going to just get it so that it can get in your head, because I could read the notes just fine, but they weren't attaching to my brain. And this is such a testament to what an educator and just compassionate, loving human being he was, because he's not a singer, admittedly, and he sang the whole thing through for me on a voicemail and sent it over to me, and I just sang it over and over and over again, and standing up with that orchestra and those musicians at Fairport High School was one of the high points of my entire life, because it was so scary to me. I have never been so terrified to walk out on stage ever in my life. And I was so grateful to, because you helped me overcome a hurdle there that I had, I just was like, I can't do this.
By the way, nailed it. You nailed it. Yeah. And it was just magical.
Yeah, it was amazing.
He's crying.
Well, I love these people, I mean, Jerry calls me, Bill calls, if they ever called me and said, "Hey, Chris, I need you to X," the answer is yes.
But isn't that the mark of a good educator, though? Is that you educate, but you also coach.
Coaching is teaching.
I mean, amazing. Like I envy his students that they get to study under him.
Yeah. Well, good. Well, worthwhile to record that. And well, ladies and gentlemen, that's just one of the shorts you can shorts you can wear. That's just one of the shorts you can hear or see on our YouTube channel. And there you go. Thank you, gentlemen, for being with me tonight.
Thanks for having us.
It was beautiful.
So great.
Thanks for listening. Tune in every weekend from 10 to 11 on News Radio Wham 1180. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll make more.